Yes, my dears, very good morning. Monday morning. Yup, okay. We go for this example. I gave you. I'm pleasantly surprised. So many of you have realized its range is closed interval 0 to open interval 1. That is, it lies between all real numbers between 0 and 1, including 0. I just make you understand for those people who have not done this. What is f of 1.2? 1.2 minus box of 1.2. What is box of 1.2? 1. So 1.2 minus 1 will be zero point 0.2. Now you realize that if I go for this, it gives me fraction part. Sometime in future in JEE we will use this as curly bracket x, that is known as fraction of x, fraction part of x. So f of 1.2 is nothing but fraction part of 1.2, that is zero point 0.2. Yup. What is f of 1.05? Yes, my dears, it is 0.05. What is f of 4.05? It is still 0.05. What is f of 2? It is 0. What is f of minus 2.5? It is surprisingly 0.5. Why? Because minus 2.5, if I put it here, it is minus 2.5 minus box of minus 2.5. Now my minus 2.5 lies between minus 3 and minus 2. So what is the floor of this? Minus 3. So this can be replaced by minus 3. So minus minus plus 3, and this is minus 2.5. So ultimately it will be 0.5. Yes, f of minus 2.5 is 0.5. So it assumes all values between 0 and 1 only. And well, exact proof I can give you. Ready? What is the exact proof that f of x, which is a fraction part of x, belongs to always closed open interval 0 1? I ask you something and you will have to tell me. Suppose your x is 1.67. What is the box x? You will say, sir, it is easy, it is 1. Yes, that is what I want. Can I say that your 1.67 lies between 1 and 2? Yes, obviously. So I put now values. What is 1.67? It is nothing but your x. Say yes. What is 1? Your 1 is nothing but box x. Can I replace this 2 by 1 plus 1? Yep. This 2 is 1 plus 1. I keep later one as it is and first one is replaced by box x. So your x, any real number x, I repeat, any real number x lies between box x and box x plus 1. So I subtract throughout box x. So 0 less than or equal to x minus box x strictly less than 1, and which is denoted by fraction x. So fraction x lies between closed open interval 0 to 1. So this is the simplest proof. Do reply, did you like this proof or not? Okay, so it was easy. Fine, we went for this x square is always greater than or equal to 0. We went for x square plus 1, it is always greater than or equal to 1. So range is 1 to infinity. We did this example like x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 7. Yeah, that was in bachas. X plus 1 the whole square. I tried to make perfect square because I know that perfect square is always greater than or equal to 0. So this is greater than or equal to 0 plus 1, that is 1. So RF is closed open interval 1 to infinity. I gave you x square minus 2x plus 1. What should be the, sorry, x square minus 2x. I add 1, we subtract 1. So it gives me perfect square of x minus 1, which is always greater than or equal to 0 because square of anything is always greater than or equal to 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. So closed open interval minus 1 to infinity. This much easy to ask, dears. X square is always greater than or equal to 0, so negative x square is always less than or equal to 0. We add 4 to both the sides, so fx is less than or equal to 4, so minus infinity to 4 including, that is 4 to minus infinity. We did this all last time. Yes, my dears, f of x is mod x, it is greater than or equal to 0, so it is closed open interval 0 to infinity. Yep. And one more thing, some people ask me, sir, infinity હોય ત્યારે close interval ના આવે. Now let me ask you, what is infinitive? Infinity मतलब infinite मतलब undefined, and closed, when you say closed मतलब you are including. If you can include it, how it can be infinite? You got it? So infinitive હોય એટલે open interval જ આવે. Clear? Done. Mod x is always greater than or equal to 0, so mod x plus 1 is greater than or equal to, I add 1 to both the sides, so fx is greater than or equal to 1, so range is closed open interval 1 to infinity. Yep. Okay, mod x is greater than or equal to 0, so mod x minus 3 is greater than or equal to minus 3, so rf is closed open interval minus 3 to infinity, so this is minus 3 to infinity. Mod x is always greater than or equal to 0, so negative mod x is less than or equal to 0. We add 2 to both the sides, so f of x is less than or equal to 2, matlab it is minus infinity to 2, so open close minus infinity to 2. Okay, composition of functions we go for. चलिए 10 मिनट में मैं लास्ट टाइम करायेલું બધું જ કરાયું, but I think I should go for this once again, composition of functions. મેં તમને કરાયું, યાદ છે ને બચ્ચાસ? Your f is a function from a to b, and what is the job of f? Your f takes x to f of x. What is the job of f? F takes x to f of x. This is new function g. What is the job of g of x? G takes fx to g of f of x. For equal, f takes x to f of x, g takes fx to g of f of x. Yeah, યાદ છે ને તમને બધું જ? કંપની, ડીલર, કન્ઝ્યુમર, યાદ છે ને? હવે ડાયરેક્ટ ઓનલાઈનનો જમાનો છે. This is known as GOF. So GOF is a function from a to c. Yes, GOF is a function from a to c. What does your GOF do? GOF takes x to g of f of x. Repeat. GOF takes x to g of f of x. Repeat. GOF takes x to g of f of x. So GOF x equals to g of f of x. मैं तुम्हें last time पण કહ્યું હતું બચ્ચાસ, for convenience we speak GOF. It is not true actually. You should pronounce like composition of f and g. Is it okay? Right? આપણે ઘરમાં દાદા હોય છે, રાઈટ? આપણે કન્વીનિયન્સ કરતા કેટલું દાદા કહીએ છીએ, ઘણી વાર તો દા કહીએ છીએ, ઘણી વાર દદ્દુ કહીએ છીએ, કોઈ વાર કહીએ છીએ પપ્પાના પપ્પા એવું કહીએ છીએ, એ પપ્પાની મમ્મી એવું કહીએ છીએ, નથી કહેતા. For convenience we have adapted some words, dadu, ba, right, dadi. So here it is composition of f and g. It is a big lengthy word, so I go for GOF. So what does your GOF do with x? GOF takes x to g of f of x. F takes x to f of x, g takes f of x to g of f of x, and now GOF takes x to g of f of x. Okay, we go for next. GOF x. GOF x is g of f of x. Similarly, fog x is f of g of x. પહેલા તમે અહીંયા g લગાવો છો, so it is known as composition of g and f. You tell me what is GOF of h of x. G of f of h of x. Easy. G of f of h of x. And now I want to find out this. We did this last time, I know dears. But મને થોડું રિવાઇઝ કરાવવું છે જેથી તમને બધું જ ક્લિયર થઈ જાય. Fog x is f of g of x. Say yes. Fog x is g of f of g of x. But I know the value of g of x. What is value of g of x? Yes, my dears, it is x square. Now rapid fire round. I ask you something, so be careful. What is f of x? X plus 2. What is f of y? Y plus 2. What is f of z? Z plus 2. What is f of something? Something plus 2. So f of x square is x square plus 2. Done? We go for g of x, that is g of f of x. That is g of f of x is x plus 2. Yes? G of x plus 2. What is g of x? Square. What does your g do with x? Squares. So g of x plus 2 is x plus 2 the whole square. Rapid fire round. Chalo. G of x, x square. G of y, y square. G of z, z square. G of something, something square. Done? So that was the fog x and gof x. So you should notice that fog x and gof x need not be same. Fog x, here we notice that fog x is not same as gof x. Did you notice that, my dears? Fine. હજુ બી કંઈક જોઈએ, થોડુંક હાયર લેવલનું. યસ, હમણાં જ મેં તમને એક્ઝામ્પલ કરાયો. Find the range of the function f from r to r defined as f of x equals to x minus box x. યાદ છે ને? What is the range? હવે યાદ રહેવી જોઈએ હો બેટા. 0 to infinity. And this function is also denoted by fraction x. Remember, dears? Okay. આ એક સરસ વાત છે, પછી કરીએ. Let's do this. Come on. Right now. Okay. You will enjoy it. That is my promise. પાણી જ છે, પાણી જ છે. આડું અવળું નહીં વિચારવાનું. F takes 1 to 2. F of 1 equals to 2. This means f takes 2 to 3. मतलब f of 2 equals to 3. F of 3 equals to 4. Gof. What is gof x? फटाफट आज लिए. G takes 2 to 5. G takes 3 to 7. G takes 4 to 9. Let me write down G of 2 equals to 5. Okay. Gof. I want to find out gof. What is gof x? મને પહેલેથી ખબર હોય છે. Questions લખી રાખ્યા છે કે જેથી ટાઈમ આપણો ઓછો બગડે. I want to go for gof x. It is g of f of x. So I need your help. So please be careful. What is gof of 1? Admit, what is gof of 1? G of f of 1. What is f of 1? 2. So this is g of 2. I can replace this by 2. So g of 2 is what? G of 2 is 5. Yes or no? So what does a gof do? Gof takes 1 to 5. So I should write here 1 to 5. Simple. ફરી એકવાર ચાલો રેપિડલી. હા બેટા, જરાક ધ્યાન રાખજો વધારે. What is gof of 1? G of f of 1. What is f of 1? 2. What is g of 2? 5. Done. So what does a gof do? Gof takes 1 to 5. Acha, let me ask you. Do you have this much time every time? No? Fine. Then I should find out some shortcut. 1 goes to 2 and 2 goes to 5. So ultimately 1 goes to 5. Is it there? Farivar. Chalo, 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 chalo. You will help me. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 5. Ultimately 1 goes to 5. Repeat. Sure? No. Fari ek baar. Chalo. 1 goes to 2. 2 goes to 5. Repeat. Chalo. 1 goes to 2. 2 goes to 5. So ultimately 1 goes to 5 by gof. Right? Gof takes 1 to 5. Avi direct. 2 goes to 3. 3 goes to 7. So what should I write? 2 goes to 7. Perfect. 3 goes to 4. 4 goes to 9. So I should write 3 goes to 9. So this is gof. Yep. obviously તમને તરત જ મન થયું, sir, now I want to find out fog. Come on, same example. What is fog 2? તમારો હાથી ના આવડે જોજો. Fog 2 मतलब f of g of 2. What is g of 2? 5. What is f of 5? Sorry, f of 5 तो છે જ नहीं. Yes, f of 5 is not defined. Have you noticed that? And that's why this happened. This happened because g of 2, like a range of g is not subset of domain of f. And this is important thing that you should notice what I said. Range, આ જે છે range છે, યાદ આવે છે? Y coordinates of the function form the range. That range must occur here. What are the x coordinates of f? Domain of f. So range of g is not subset of domain of f. That's why this happened. પાછળ આવો પ્રોબ્લેમ હતો જુઓ. અહીંયા range of f હતી ને, that is subset of domain of g. જુઓ તો range of f એટલે 2 3 5 અને this is also domain of g मतलब 2 3 and 4. This was 4, not yes my dears, 2 3 4. So 2 3 4 were there. Range of f which is 2 3 4, actually they are same. So subset તો થવાના જ હતા. એવું અહીંયા નથી થતું. થોડું હાયર લેવલનું છે, 12th માં આવશે, પણ મારે અત્યારથી તમને શીખવાડવું છે. So be ready. ફરી એકવાર, what is the problem? Why does this happen? Come on, repeat. Come on. Yes, f of g of 2. Yes, what is g of 2? G takes 2 to 5, and now f of 5 is not defined because 5 is not in the domain of 5, doesn't belong to domain of f. What is 5? 5 7 9 are elements of range of g. So range of g na amuk elements are not in domain of f, that is this is not subset of domain of f. That's why this happened. So if you want to define GOF, then RF is subset of domain of G, it is compulsory. So for last time je karyu hai, why does this happen? RG is not subset of domain of f. Fog is not defined. Yes dears, for last time RG matlab 5 7 9 and domain of f matlab 1 2 3. This is not subset of domain of f. So fog is not defined. Fog is not defined if RG is not subset of domain of f. Done. So when can I say that it is defined? It is subset of f. Simple. So now I go for it. Fog exists if and only if RG is subset of domain of f, and GOF exists if and only if range of f is subset of domain of g. હું ફરી વાર કહું, આ બધું જ 12th માં આવે, but you should know this my dears. Yup, પક્કા? Sure? આ છેલ્લા 3 થી 4 પેજ 5 થી 6 વાર જોજો. અત્યારે વિડિયો સ્ટોપ કરી દો, 5 થી 6 મિનિટ માટે ફરીવાર જુઓ. You visualize the things and then you can say that okay, yes, I got it now. Fog exists if and only if range of g is subset of domain of f, and GOF exists if and only if range of f is subset of domain of g. Yup. Yes, this is beautiful. Once this was asked in JEE, how easy it is. I choose x. See, for this I am asked to find out f of 2. What you are asked to find out? F of 2. For you, what do you want to find out? F of 2. So I let x equals to 2. If I let x equals to 2, so this will give me f of 2 plus 2 times f of 1 upon 2 to square, that is 4 plus 1, that is 5. And now it creates a problem. હું તમને એમ કહું કે મારા ઘેર જમવા આવો, રસ પૂરી બટાકાના ભજીયા, દાળ ભાત. તો તમે કહેશો સાહેબ તમારું ઘર ક્યાં આવ્યું? હું કહીશ પોસ્ટ ઓફિસની સામે. તમે કહેશો સાહેબ પોસ્ટ ઓફિસ ક્યાં આવ્યું? હું કહીશ મારા ઘરની સામે. You got my point. તમારે શોધવાનું શું હતું? What you wanted to find out? F of 2. And what you have involved now? F of 1 by 2. ફરીવાર. You wanted f of 2 and now you don't have to deal with only f of 2. Now you want to find out value of f of half also. So now I let x equals to half. Okay. And this will be by result this f of half plus 2 times f of 1 upon half, that is 2, 1 by 2 square, that is 1 by 4 plus 1. Is it okay? Sure. So this is 5 by 4. What you said? 5 by 4. But I multiply throughout by 2. You will understand why. I multiply throughout by 2. So this is 2 times f of 1 by 2, 4 times f of 2, 2 times 5 by 4, matlab 5 by 2. Now you will tell me why should I multiply by 2? Now our equations tame 11th 12th ma jota tha method of elimination. You have 2 times f of half, so that is why I multiply this by 2, so that I can go for subtraction. I will go for 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1. So this will be cancelled and you will be left with f of 2. Yeah? Okay. Okay then. I go for it. Come on. This 2 minus 1. So this gets cancelled. 4f of 2 minus f of 2 will give us 3f of 2. Right hand side is 5 by 2 minus 5. That is minus 5 by 2. So I divide by 6. F of 2 equals to minus 5 by 2 by 3, matlab minus 5 by 6. What is f of 2? Minus 5 by 6. This is your homework. Find f of 3. Just like this, you will have to find out f of 3. આવો એક એક્ઝામ્પલ આગળ આવશે એટલે હું તમને હોમવર્ક આપીશ. રેડી? Okay, done. Find the range of the function f of x equals to x plus mod x. Some people asked me last time, sir, what is mod x? Please, can you explain again? Definitely, sure, dear. તમે મારી સામે હોત તો તમે 10 વાર હું સમજાવતે, પણ વાંધો નહીં. Mod x. Under root x square is nothing but mod x is nothing but plus or minus x. But any real number cannot be positive and negative simultaneously. Yes? Except 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So x mod x is just x if x is greater than or equal to 0. I give you example. What is mod 5? You will say 5. Yes. And now if x is less than 0, come on, what is mod of minus 7? You will say, sir, it is 7. Yes, because the number minus 7, negative 7 is negative, so I should multiply it by minus, so negative will be positive. Got it, dears? So when the number is negative, we replace mod x by negative x. So we will use this definition when we don't want mod. I want to replace mod by x, then I will introduce plus or minus sign. Mod x will be x if x is positive, mod x is negative x if x is negative. Done, Jem? Sure. And now using this, I want to find out range of this function x plus mod x. See, again you have to deal with mod x. What is x greater than or equal to 0? If x is greater than or equal to 0, mod x is x. And if x is less than 0, mod x is negative x. I add x to both the sides. So we add x to both the sides. So this will become x plus mod x. X plus x will be 2x. If I add x, this will be 0. These are the cases. If x is greater than or equal to 0, obviously 2x is also greater than or equal to 0. And this is equal to 0. So if you notice carefully, x plus mod x is either 0 or greater than or equal to 0. Ultimately it is greater than or equal to 0. So x plus mod x is greater than or equal to 0. So RF is closed open interval 0 to infinity. Is it okay, dears? your RF is closed open interval 0 to infinity. Done? Okay, we go for this closed open interval 0 to infinity or R plus union 0. See, be careful my dears. R plus matlab only positive real numbers. What I said? Only positive real numbers. And R plus union 0 is non-negative real numbers. What do you mean by non-negative real numbers? You will say, sir, it is positive. तो પછી હું પોઝિટિવ શું કરવાના બોલત નોન નેગેટિવ મતલબ નેગેટિવ નથી તે it may be positive, it may be 0. Yes, so it may be 0, it may be positive. So yeah, okay, so now I go for this. મેં ઘણી બધી વાર તમને આવું બધું આપ્યું છે. I want to find out relation AB where B is divisible by A. Ready? So 1 1 will do, 1 2 1 3 1 4 will do, 1 6 will also do, 2 2 will do, 2 4 will do, 2 6 will do, 3 3 will do, 3 6 will do, 4 4 will do, 6 6 will do. Yep. What is domain? Domain is 1 2 3 4 and 6. Domain is 1 2 3 4 and 6. That is whole A. What is range? 1 2 3 4 6 4 6 1 2 3 4 6. That is also your A. Easy, wasn't it? Sure. Okay, find the range of this function. તમને ફરી પાછા મૂરખ બનાવીએ. x square minus 2 mod x plus 2. Ready? Okay, આ ક્વેશ્ચન છે ને ચેપ્ટર 5 માં આવશે, કોમ્પ્લેક્સ નંબર્સમાં મજા આવશે. ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ ધ રૂટ્સ ઓફ ધીસ ઇક્વેશન. તમે અત્યારે ટ્રાય નહીં કરતા, મને ખબર છે આટલું ના પડ્યા પછી 3-4 જણા તો પાછા મારું લોહી પીવાના છે. પણ એ ચેપ્ટર 5 કોમ્પ્લેક્સ નંબર્સ ઇન્વોલ્વ થશે પછી તમને આવડશે, એટલે ચિંતા ના કરતા. કારણ કે તમને યુ ડોન્ટ નો વોટ ઇઝ રૂટ ઓફ -4. સાહેબ તમે આવું કંઈ થોડું હોય, નેગેટિવ નંબરનું રૂટ ના હોય. હોય બચ્ચા હોય. ચેપ્ટર 5 માં આ બી ભણીશું, અત્યારે નહીં. અત્યારે I want to find out range of the function. This is x square, yeah, minus 2 mod x plus 1 will do. I replace, you say x square or you say mod x square, it is one and same. Yeah, okay, so this is a perfect square of mod x minus 1 plus 1. Well, you know that mod x minus 1 the whole square is always greater than or equal to 0. So I add 1 to both the sides. So f of x is greater than or equal to 1. So range is closed open interval 1 to infinity. Easy? Okay. This is frequently asked in some schools. Why? I don't know. It is damn easy. Let me draw the diagram so it will help you. See how your function is split. X is greater than 3. Here your x is greater than 3 if I put 3 here. Here x lies between 1 and 3. Hope you understand open closed. Yes dears? Okay, x is less than or equal to 1. Now they have asked you to find out f of negative 2 by 3 plus f of pi. Negative 2 by 3 અહીં આવે કે અહીં આવે? Where does it fall? Negative 2 by 3 lies here. Am I right? Negative 2 by 3 is less than 1. So I apply when x is less than 1 this formula. So this is 3x. But your x is minus 2 by 3. Hope you understand. Negative 2 by 3, I repeat, negative 2 by 3 is less than 1. So I have to go for this definition of f of x. That is 3x. But what is your x? Your x is minus, that is negative 2 by 3. Yup. Okay, f of pi. What is pi? 3.14. Kya aave? Where does it follow? Here in first, second or third region. You will say, sir, it lies in third region. That is, we have to go for this definition. What is that? 2x. But what is your x? Pi. So what is your answer? 3 3 cancel. You are left with minus 2 plus 2 pi. Or it is 2 into pi minus 1. 2 into pi minus 1. Let me ask you to find out f of e. What is your e? I told you value of e. હું તમને પૂછીશ યાદ છે? Value of e is 2.7182 blah blah blah. Where does it follow? Where does it fall? 2.71 is greater than 1, greater than 3, or lies between 1 and 3, or less than 1? Come on. Yes, my dears, it lies between 1 and 3. So its formula is x square. So f of e is nothing but e square. Okay, we go for, well, you know that 3.14 and this is 2.7182818284 dot dot dot. Be careful, dears. હું આટલી બધી વેલ્યુઝ તમારી જોડે નહીં માગું, પણ I need at least 2.71. Well, this was asked in JEE and this was one of the options. I will help you and you will help me. What is f of x? Ax plus b. What is g of x? Cx plus d. What is given to us? F of g of x equals to g of f of x. Yep. So I put value of g of x. What is g of x? Cx plus d. What is f of x? Ax plus b. આટલું ક્લિયર હોય તો જ આપણે આગળ જઈએ. We have just substituted the value of gx and fx. Yep, dears. Now I ask you, careful, rapid fire round. What is f of x? Ax plus b. What is f of y? Ay plus b. What is f of z? Az plus b. What is f of something? A something plus b. So f of something is a something plus b. What is that something? Cx plus d. Now I go for rapid fire round again. What is g of x? Cx plus d. What is g of y? Cy plus d. What is g of p? Cp plus d. What is g of something? C something plus d. C something plus d. What is that something? Ax plus b. Let me simplify. This is acx plus ad plus b. This is acx plus bc plus d. acx cut and you are left with ad plus b, cb plus d. Done, Jim? Okay, compare with this. Come on, compare. If it is x, it is f of x. If it is y, this should be f of y. Yeah. So if it is d, a p a b d, so this should be f of d. Yes. Free quad. Jojo. Cx plus d, gx. If it is x, it is g of x. C d. If it is b, it should be g of b. Yes. So there were 4 options. F of d equals to g of b, f of b equals to g of d, f of a equals to g of c, blah blah blah. The correct option was f of d equals to g of b. This was asked in JEE again. ગરમી બહુ જ છે બચ્ચા. ઘરની બહાર તમે નીકળવાનું નથી. આરામ કરજો. Actually આખી મારું વેકેશન ચાલુ થવાનું હતું, યાદ છે? 11th May to 30th May આ વેકેશન. બોલો. But I still enjoy your company, darlings. I want to find out f of x plus g of x minus 3. But it is not given. You are not given x, f of x. You are given f of x minus 3. G of x minus 3 you want to find out, but you are not given g of x minus 3. You are given g of x. So I go for it. See, I replace your x by x plus 3. See, if I replace your x by x plus 3, x plus 3 minus 3 will be x. I go. So what I have to do? Replace your x by x plus 3. So this is x plus 3 the whole square. Now I go for g of x. What you want to have? G of x minus 3. If you want g of x minus 3, so I replace your x by x minus 3. So this will give us x minus 3, x minus 3 plus 3 the whole square. But x minus 3 plus 3 the whole square is nothing but x square. So now I can just substitute the values. F of x is x plus 3 the whole square plus x square, or it is 2x square plus 6x plus 9. Is it okay? It was easy, wasn't it? Yes, dears. Okay. Paku? Okay. Graphs. I need some graphs, you know better. Yep. Suppose I want to draw the graph of y equals to x. So I go for choosing some different values of x, 0, 1, minus 1. What happens if I choose x equals to 0? Y is also 0. If I let x equals to 1, y is also 1. If I let x equals to minus 1, y is also minus 1. So this is the point 0, 0. This is the point 1, 1. This is the point minus 1, minus 1. And this is the graph of y equals to fx equals to mod x. Remember? આપણે ઘણા બધા ગ્રાફ્સ જોયા હતા, યાદ છે ને? પેલો x સ્ક્વેર વાળો ગ્રાફ હતો, આવી રીતે યાદ છે? y equals to x square, પછી y equals to mod x. Remember? Okay, આજે બીજા થોડા ગ્રાફ જોઈશું. Y equals to mod x plus 1. How do I just choose 3 or 4 values and you will realize 0, 1, minus 1. Okay? Come on. If I let x equals to 0 here, your y will be 1. 0. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 1. Matlab we are here. If I choose x equals to 1, y will be 2. If I choose x equals to minus 1, y again will be 2. So this is 1, 2. So this is 1, this is 2. So I plot the point. This is minus 1, this is also 2. I join them. મેં તમને કહ્યું હતું કે mod x આવે એટલે always v shape આવે. યાદ આવે છે? Remember this? Okay. But mod x plus 1 જે હવે question થોડો twist કર્યો. Mod x minus 1. Again I go for 3 points and you will help me. Ready, dears? 0. Come on, if I let 0, it will give me mod of minus 1, that is 1. If I let 1, it will give me 1 minus 1 will be 0. Yes, if I let x equals to 2, y will be 1. So first of all, x is 1, y is 0. So this is the point, x is 1, y is 0. X is 0, y is 1. X is 0, y is 1. And x is 2, y is 1. So this is 2, this is 1. So I can say that this is 2, 1. And yes, I can draw the graph of y equals to mod x minus 1. Yes, dears? Okay. This is actually y equals to x minus 1. And this is y equals to 1 minus x. Ray. This ray is y equals to x minus 1. And this ray is y equals to 1 minus x. I can make you understand. મને thorough knowledge જોઈએ છે because you are JDN. ગોખવું કશું જ નથી બચ્ચાસ. What is this? This is the thing. If x minus 1 is positive, you need not write more. યાદ આવી પેલી definition થોડી વાર પહેલા વાળી? Yes. And if this is negative, then you should write here outside minus sign. That is nothing but 1 minus x. Okay. So if x is greater than 1, this means x is greater than 1 and this means x is less than or equal to 1. Here if you notice x is greater than 1, x is greater than 1, then y is x minus 1. Yeah? Say yes. And if here your x was less than 1, so x is less than 1, matlab y is 1 minus x. Yep. You should know this everything. Okay? અને આ બધા ગ્રાફ તમારે લાસ્ટ ટાઈમની જેમ મને બતાવવાના છે. અમુક જણા ગ્રાફ સરસ રીતે ગ્રાફ પેપરમાં ડ્રો કરે છે, મને બતાવે છે. અમુક જણા મને નથી બતાવતા. પણ રિમેમ્બર આ બધું જ હું માગીશ. અને આજે મંડે થયો, સન્ડે ચેપ્ટર 1 સેટ થિયરીની પહેલી એક્ઝામ. કઈ તારીખ આવશે? 17. પરફેક્ટલી ફાઇન. 17 તમારી પહેલી એક્ઝામ. Well, f of x equals to 1. You know that f is a function from r to r. F of x is a constant function and its value is 1. So f of 0 is 1. F of 1 is 1. f of minus 1 is 1. So 0 is 1, f of 1 is 1, f of 2 is 1, f of minus 1 is 1, f of minus 2 is 1. So graph of constant function is always a horizontal line. Am I right? Graph of a constant function is always a horizontal line. You should know this. Okay. Okay. We go for next. This was bit good. Your f is a function from r minus 0 minus 1. Matlab all real numbers except 0 minus 1. મારો પહેલો question. You should know, you are Jedians. હું ફરી વાર વાત કરાવું છું. You should not mug up the things. Why should I omit 0 and minus 1? Remember, at the end of this question, I will ask you again, why did we omit 0 and minus 1? Your answer is very much clear from this definition. What is f of x? 1 minus 1 upon x. So can I choose x equals to 0? Your answer is definitely not, because 1 upon 0 is undefined. So one answer is there, why I don't choose 0. Yes. Second question is still there, why I don't choose x equals to minus 1, and why how to omit. What is f of x? I want to find out f of x. f of x. Yes. Let me simplify this. f of x. You will help me. f of x is what? 1 minus 1 upon x. Now sometimes you should study the nature of function also. आज example 12th માં भी આવશે, એટલે careful રહેજો બચ્ચા. What does f do with x? I repeat, what is my question? What does f do with x? It takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. Repeat with me. It takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. Repeat with me. It takes reciprocal of x and subtracts it from 1. So let me simplify. f of x minus 1 upon x. Am I right? I just take LCM and x minus 1 upon x. Now what does f do with this? Your f takes reciprocal, subtracts it from 1. So what does your f do with this x? It takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. Done? Paku? That is what I have written. I go for simplifying. I take LCM. Your f of this is x minus 1, x minus 1 minus x. If you notice carefully, this x gets cancelled. What you are left with? Minus 1 upon x minus 1. And now I take this minus sign in denominator. So it will give me 1 upon 1 minus x. And now my second answer is there. Why should I omit minus 1? Or sorry, I should omit 1, not minus 1. I should omit 1. Yeah. Why should I omit 1? Because this will create a problem otherwise. So I cannot choose two values of x. With two values of x I cannot choose. Yes, I cannot choose 0. We cannot choose 1. So remember, I omit these two values. Okay. What does your f do with this x? It takes reciprocal. Reciprocal of this is 1 minus x. It takes reciprocal and subtract it from 1. So that is just x. So f of x is nothing but x. Easy? Sure? Paku? Let's go for again. Come on. You will help me. Ready? Okay. f of x. Let me write down f of x. That is 1 minus 1 upon x. That is f of, you can help me. What is this? If I take LCM, it will be x minus 1 upon x. Now my question is, what does your f do with this new x? It takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. That is what I have written here. If I simplify, if I take LCM, it will give us x minus 1 minus x. Your x cancel. I give this minus sign in denominator. So 1 upon 1 minus x. That's why I insist that x is not 1 also. And now what does your f do with this x? It takes reciprocal. It takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. So 1 minus x, it will give me just x. Okay, done. બીજો એક એક્ઝામ્પલ કરીએ. ઓકે, થોડોક પરસવા જેવો જરાક વધારે થાય છે. ફાઇન, આજે આ એક્ઝામ્પલ કરીને અટકીએ બચ્ચાસ. Ready? What is your f? Your f is a function from r minus 1 to r minus 1. F of x equals to 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. X is not equal to minus 1. मैं शुरुआत में कहूँ whenever you write alpha upon beta, whenever you write alpha upon beta, you will have to insist that beta is not equal to 0. Okay, मैं तुमने बात करी थी खबर. आई वॉन्ट टू गो फॉर सम प्रीरिक्विसाइट्स. 10th में 11th में आई ने तो एक नानकड़ो ब्रिज है. सम फॉर्म्युलाज आर देयर एंड अनफॉर्च्युनेटली fortunately બધી ફોર્મ્યુલાઝ 8 9 10th માં આવી ગઈ છે. પણ સરપ્રાઇઝિંગલી એક કે બે વાર આવી છે. એટલે આપણું મગજ એવું છે કે એ ભૂલી જવાની કોશિશ કરે છે બધી ફોર્મ્યુલાઝ, રાઈટ? એન્ડ આઈ વિલ નોટ લેટ યુ ડુ ધેટ, એન્ડ વી વિલ રિમેમ્બર ઓલ ધોઝ ફોર્મ્યુલાઝ like this only. Okay, done. Fine, we go for this function. Now you tell me why should I omit minus 1? Because if I don't, then this will be 0. Yup. So f of x equals to f of x. f of x. અહીંયા નેચર f નો થોડો કોમ્પ્લિકેટેડ છે. સો લાસ્ટ ટાઈમની જેમ આપણે યાદ નથી રખાતું કે it takes reciprocal and subtracts it from 1. Yeah, એવું નથી. Okay, fine then, it's okay. What does your f do with x? It gives me 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. For convenience, I call it y. What is your y? Your y is 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Your y is nothing but 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. What is now rapid fire round? What is f of x? 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. What is f of y? 1 minus y upon 1 plus y. Yes, but what is y? 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So I again substitute the value of y, that is 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. What is this? 1 plus x minus 1 plus x. 1 plus x plus 1 minus x. So it will give me 2x upon 2 will be x. Is it okay, bachas? Fine. તમને કંટાળી જતા હશો કે સર આ લોકડાઉન ક્યારે ખુલશે. બિલીવ મી બચ્ચાસ, તમારા જેટલી જલ્દી મને બી છે તમને મળવાની, પણ ત્યાં સુધી હાથ પર હાથ મૂકીને બેસી તો નહીં રહેવાય ને. યુ હોપ યુ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ? યસ માય ડિયર્સ. એટલે થોડુંક મગજ સ્વસ્થ રાખી સવારે સવારે એકાદ માળા ભગવાનની કરી, પપ્પા મીને કંઈ કામ છે કે નહીં એવું પૂછી, હોય તો થોડુંક કામ કરાવી અને સરસ રીતે ભણવા બેસી જઈએ. હે ને? મળીએ ફરી પાછા બુધવારે સવારે, વેનસડે મોર્નિંગ. બાય બાય. અસ્તલ વસ્તલ બેબી.